morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks as we're here and we're ready to go. Can you believe it's Thursday already? Can you believe we're on the eve, we're on the cusp of the super classic anti-stack, no holds barred, hardcore 50 across all the competitions? Price pool, but huge. Chat is buzzing, the chat is alive and well. Bumps on arrival. Oh, you guys, you're picking them back up again. Thanks to we had a video drop on the chat not too long ago, actually, just go through my kind of for anti-stack yesterday. A disease budget stream. Obviously, guys, when you get are new, I think all you guys that are here building your in the live FC Barcelona channel as well. Gallery review. Limited. Let's see. Heroes are here. Love to see it. Now, I see the prioritize. Maybe a guy or two that should. Yep. Awesome. But good. I was messing about with it. So that should filter it. That should fix it. And I had a noise suppression filter on it. Maybe that's better. I had a noise suppression filter on it in this system, which is maybe part of the problems we've had over the little while. But then I forgot to take that noise gate off. I actually had a problem with recording a video earlier today, so well caught on that one. Also, who else is in for fist bumps? I think no, it's all the requests. We've caught everyone else so far. Stefan Rands, good to see you, my man. Dropping it in there as well, Stefan. Good to see you. Right. Sorare Bora, Kieran M, fist bumps to you all. Skull TBD. Thanks on the catch again, by the way. There's TFT. Yeah, it's only for members. It's Kieran M, contender. Oh, we've got a nice request sheet building up. This is a big game week, isn't it? You can feel it. It's in the air already. We're getting all the requests in. This should be a good one, guys. We'll be on for a fair few hours, it feels like, at this rate. And Dares TFT has picked up his season ticket. Fist bump to you, mate. Thanks very much for supporting the channel. Florian, good to see you. Hey, Quinny, if you could, would you build my rare champ? Yada yadas. Yeah, no problem. Florian, I need a club name, but I'll put in what you've got here in case that works. Florian. No. I'll put your surname that I see there. Where is it? Nah, I need a name. Maybe I've got your spot here. And then after you is of course Dares TFT. Thanks very much, mate. Let's see if this works. Dares TFT. No, I need a club name, mate. Plenty of time before we get to you guys anyway. It's fixed. Yeah, that's better. Everyone's a fan of the audio now. Love it. Thanks very much. The afternoon, I would take some limited prem. Luke Jones. Yeah, no problem. Let's add you on. Luke Jones. Beautiful. And Andy Laird in the house. Fist bump. Good to see you. Tuning in while out for a walk. Love it. Oh, Geordie, of course. Florian. Geordie. Good to have you with us, Laird. Let me know what you're doing. Are you prioritising anti-stack? Are you going for it? It feels like a very Laird competition. Or is it mid-priority? I did a video earlier today trying to gauge it for me. I actually came out with a bit of a solution after recording the video that wasn't really broached on in the video. So I'll leave that for deadline. There's no point in getting into that today. Michael Pallet, fist bump, good to see you. Apocalypto, hey Quinny, can I get help with Liga Div 1 and Champ? Love it. Apocalypto, no problem. Apocalypto. Michael Pallet. Yeah, let me know what lineups you're after, buddy. And yeah, smash the like button, guys. Let YouTube know we're having a good time here. And we're getting stuck into some proper teams to cover this game week out. So Rob C was first up. We're looking at contender. I feel like I need to buy some more cards now, as I may have 3 in-season D1s depending on Cardona. Really not sure how to play it. I don't have the quality for 3 D1s. I think I currently have Classic, Muhim and Barco and Anti-Stack, but not sure if that's smart or not. Interesting. So we'll have a look at the D1s first of all. And I'm honestly, guys, for any of you guys that are somewhat on the fence, like, this is 2D1. Yes, I think it's in season we're chatting, isn't it? If in doubt, anti-stack. Honestly, if you've got boss players but you can't quite get a real 5 together, maybe we can use some more regions to help us get over the line. But if we're picking this first, both sides of Glasgow get great goalkeeper picks this week. Schmeichel's probably the best of the bunch, of course. Yeah, you've got that in-season Muhim, second versus 11th looks decent. But I think we can... Yeah, probably Celtic Barco. I thought, Levia is away to Gorica. That's a pretty good game, isn't it? We've not used the classic spot yet. Berardi could be decent in there. I think I probably would go Berardi classic. And then, I don't know if he's going to play Tavernier, but yeah, you've actually got a lot of the best pieces possible. Just some tough games, and then it's just who is the man to come in here for 5th man for you. I like the thought of Kuhn. Tavernier could be the guy. Levia could be the guy. How's Levia been scoring in recent weeks? Yeah, 70 plus or nothing, isn't it? Kuhn at least gets into the high 50s. I think I would maybe take... I would maybe do that. I would maybe actually just swap this around and go with the Rangers defence stack. Barco, Berardi, and then the Levia, and just go with all the AAA monsters. I know Butland isn't technically, but he will be. Ross County won't score. And then, yeah, take your pick. I think that's team 1, no problem at all. This could almost anti-stack, by the way. This could anti-stack, like, extremely well. But with, again, the problem with this is you don't need in-season cards, obviously, so there's no point, like, taking an entry away. You guys know me, I'm not, like, one to make a contrived lineup, as it were. But I think with the classic thing, like, don't, maybe not, because really the competition is just an in-season competition for classics. That's all it really is, you know. It's just one more region, one more competition. Yeah, you're going to probably see what I've ended up picking. Right, if I click on this, maybe not. Right, there we go. But this is just like an in-season, isn't it? Classic anti-stack for limited top place, a G, a couple of hundreds across the place. If we look at like contender D1, I don't know if contender will be that punchy. I think it is, but in season, that's D5. Let's look at D1. It's better than a D1, isn't it? But you're doubtful if you have the quality to go across 3 lineups. So let's have a peek at it. Right, we've got Casper. Let's just triple A our face off this one, right? And let's not be contrived about it. Let's just get the actual best guys in. And then 5th man, We could, yeah, maybe we just go, oh, classic Shaqiri. Hmm. Do you know, let's do classic Shaqiri and then in season Lavaya. So, or Fitz at home to Altac. Yeah, let's do that. Again, full team of captains here. It only says 90 rated. I do think it's not really that different to that 91 rating that we just got. So that means team 2, I would definitely be taking Butland, Tavernier. You've then got in season mid. Wanazek's kind of safe, isn't he? Cuison's less safe. I think, yeah, Wanazek picks himself there. And then, yeah, if we go in season Levia, we've then got a classic remainder. Let's put the Barco in there. And then when we get to team 3, this isn't Division 1 you're telling us now. This is where it starts to get into decision-making time for you. So we've got an Argentinian guy at home to second. We've got Ryman. Ryman's game isn't too bad, actually, to be honest with you. I quite like his game prospect-wise. So, yeah, I'd quite gladly take Ryman into a D1. Good AA. He's definitely not going to concede 3 in this match, I dare say. Or maybe I've just jinxed it. I'll just catch up with the chat in case I miss you guys interacting with me here, sorry. Anti-Stack says number 1 for Laird. Love it. See you on the podium, mate. Race you to the top. We'd love to see what lineup you'd build for me. I might do that just for some fun and games where we've got Laird with us. Not right now, we're in the middle of Rob's. But that could be fun. So we'll add that there. We'll definitely do that. Big man, could you choose my best champ lineup and screw Anti-Stack? Jesp. Oof. It's getting violent, guys. We've got a great list tonight, by the way. I'm pretty sure after this, like, we are going to have some sort of high level efficiency on strategy, for the weekend. Fixtures, players, plays, what are common things that are getting avoided or leaned into, and good captain picks and all the rest of it. We do have a poll in the live chat, by the way. Let me know if you are attacking Anti-Stack, where are you prioritising it in the lineup. Premier League in season for you, Michael, love it. Let me know if you would put any of my teams in Anti-Stack instead. Of course, look, I'll be doing that kind of for everyone because it's right at the front of my mind. I'm tempted to dodge Anti-Stack. I think unless you have contender guys and super smash fixtures, it's going to be super hard to compete. I actually think my whole Anti-Stack outfield is champ based. In fact, Charlie, of course, you do the editing here on the channel, so you'll know the scouting process I went through for the budget thing, and I kind of took that through to my eventual solution that I pulled through for myself. But I do agree with the sentiment on it, and looking at Rob's gallery, you can see where that comes from. 1000%. We've got the Muhim here. I think at home that's a great in-season defender take as well. We've got a little bit of Bundesliga 2 defender action on the go here. Cuisance complements this well, although he's not really been good since I bought him, certainly. And then, we've got the Berardi Classic. Mate, I don't know what you're talking about. You've not got 3 teams of quality in season. Now, it's a bit of a punt playing Scales, right? But I think Scales plays the weekend. Piaka for safety. Trusty for safety. Kuhn. Oh, jackpot. No messing about there. Mate, you've got 3 quality teams for D1. What was the exact comment Rob made? Not sure for 3 D1s. I think I currently have Classic Muhim, Barco and Anti-Stack, but not sure if that's smart or not. Mate, right, so we've got these 3 cooking, right? Easy. Anti-Stack limited. You've still got some quality cards to pick from. And Mike, this is priority 4 for you, right? So it's in the mid-range here. You've done your normal, your base strategy. Run that. Honestly, I don't see a bad team in amongst it. Now, goalkeeper, you've got the Fernandez guy here. He's got a good fixture on paper. Is there anyone else hiding? No, not really. So I think, I don't know, this is AA rated. I'm always a bit nervous about these kind of situations in South America. But I think German Bundesliga. Now, the problem with this guy's game is that he's playing a team that I've got a striker for, and Harry Trades loves the other striker that plays for them, Lidberg. So, let's see how it goes, right? But let's just say we do that. We've got some great defender choices. I was going to say let's play the Muhim, but if we're playing the Daniel Fernandez, we can't use the Muhim. Do we have another goal? Maybe we do just play the Ledesma. How does he score? And then let's check out the Argentinian division. So he does get clean sheets, like they're not out of his profile. But he is for Gimnasia La Plata against Tales Cordoba. So let's have a wee peek at the Argentinian division and just see what the fudge is going on. Is there anything to play for? Talos Cordoba second, and then our team that we're looking at, what the hell are they called again? Yeah, Gymnasia. 21, 21 and 25, very low scoring. They're rank bang in mid-table, going nowhere. And Talez are actually still pursuing top spot. Talez, I should say, I beg your pardon. Yeah, 2 games left to go. Last one's against Newell's Old Boys. And is that a game? It's a top table clash, or where are Newell's? Yeah, rather low down actually. So it's a tough one for the keeper, I think, because he's playing Strike Force is pretty motivated, whereas the guy that's in third is playing 23rd. So Racing conceded 27 and 25. Again, very formidable defence. And they are playing, I guess it's this Central Coast team. They've only scored 26 and 25. I think I'd maybe take Arias. Yeah, I would take Arias. That makes the Muhim a good defender play. We then have... we've maybe not quite got the midfield scope that... It's because you've used some powerful players in the priority competitions for you. Ronaldo Stefan can do it. He's AAA rated this game week. I suppose you just maybe lean into that. Andres Martinez away to 7th. Granada. Dorgales. Dessers, Ajeti. Some fun players here. I think Andres Martin or Piaka, they're L5 and 15 is kind of on the way down, isn't it? Away from home, he's better. Significantly better than he is at home. That makes me want to take Andres Martin, but let's check in at Piaka quickly. Piaka, kind of in and out. A wee bit of internationals, brought down as L5. Playing Zagreb, playing Dortmund, playing Zagreb again. Oh no, playing Rijeka, then playing Hajduk. Sorry, I beg your pardon. And let's see, Piaka away 54, Piaka at home 58. Yeah, no, I'm quite happy with the Martin discovery we had there. And again, it is a bit of a gamble, but I think Scales is a really solid shout for this game week. Trusty is the safer one of the two. But I don't see Vickers playing 3 games in a week, especially with us needing to play Zagreb on Tuesday. So I'd go Scales in here. I would do something like that, mate. Especially before you go to Classic Contender. These 3 lineups, mate, are all killers in the making. You know, like maybe the Cuisance team, because his form is a little bit off at the moment, is the weaker because of him and the goalkeeper. But the defender, the Berardi Kuhn double attack there, is fantastic. Maybe there's an argument to swap Kuhn with Lavaya. But yeah, I don't think there's any messing with them, mate. I think you've got 3 top teams there, easily. Jalkin Calves, I have Barco, Anderson Lopez, Salah and Brian Martinez to attack anti-stack. Nice. Nice. Brian Ramirez, is that defender? Sorare Holland, evening. Mikey Baston, fist bumps to you, mate. There's a bunch of you joining us here. 115 live across Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Twitch, YouTube, and all that good stuff. Wherever you're watching the show, the lineup builder for the biggest weekend we've had, I think, in a long, long while. For so many galleries. Drop a like, share, retweet, all that good stuff. Get into the live chat. Let me know what you're doing. Are you prioritising your home strategy, home base, or are you going after the anti-stacker? And I don't know if you can hear it, but it's torrid weather here in Scotland right now. Now, before we get to Alex, I am rather tempted. We don't get Laird in for requests that often, so I want to see. Laird has went anti-stack is top priority. Now, you know the first thing that Laird's done is hit build me the team, right? And then maybe worked backwards from there. Franco Armani on a AAA feels very Lairdy. Petroli, 21st versus 27th. Bologna. It's probably going to have to be the Armani, isn't it? Your goalkeepers are a funny bunch, Laird, by the way. A real funny bunch of keepers we've got here. Olish might be a wee outside shout, but I don't think you're doing that for priority 1. I think you are taking Armani. 5th versus 12th. We've still got the Argentinian league on screen over here. So River on 40. There's probably no hope of catching top spot here, but is there maybe some sort of other like tournament that they go into? Oh, is this? No, that's maybe the last one they done or something. I don't know. Matches played 121. What's the deal with this blooming Argentinian? It's such a hard league to make heads or tails of for the most point. 20 goals conceded in 25, but is very impressive. And they are playing Rosario, who score a goal a game on average, but let's see what Rosario are like away from home. Rosario, yeah, 11 and 13, below average. And River at home conceded 9 and 13, exceptional. Yeah, exceptional. I think Armani does pick himself there, doesn't he? Right, but no more River cards thereafter. Oh, Dugue Santos, jumping Jimmies, by the way. Dusty Show, De Kuiper, Aguerd. I think Dugue picks himself there, doesn't he? At home to 9th. And I think Zenit did stinking last game week, didn't they? Yeah, so they're on a bounce back. It's probably a great time to be playing Zenit cards. And like you've seen on my videos when I was doing the preview for it, Zenit are definitely amongst the top picks. There's no way you're not sticking Barco in midfield. And then up front, it's a tough choice between Cherky and Kuhn. Stoikers comes into the fold as well. Daniel Verde. Yeah, so Bongonda's not a bad anti-stack, so no Bongonda because we've used the Barco. Rodrigo I seen there. Real Madrid. That's okay. Hulk. Who else is hiding? Julian Alvarez. Could be a great game for him. Yeah, so excuse me. I think Cherky has like got all the makings of a big game here, but Leon aren't that reliable. Ghent at home, or Genk, I beg your pardon. Huge favourites to Kortrijk here. And Kuhn at home to Hibs. Huge favourites for us. That's a tough one. Stoikers I think is a bit safer on, like, there's no, like, Kuhn might not play 90. This guy's way more likely to get 90. I don't know if he can score as well. I suppose he can, can't he? That's a tough one. For me, it's between those two. I suppose Kuhn's not really getting into the 90s. Stoikers has done that. But 15 to 20 AA is just there for Kuhn. If he gets one decisive, cool. You know, never mind if he gets two. So, and again, preparation for Champions League. I think I'm just worried about minute difference between the two of them. I think Stoikers has got his equally a good game, and he's got every chance of playing the full 90. So I think I would go Stoikers over Kuhn just on getting more minutes, just maybe getting that little bit more all around. I kind of want to check Stoikers again now that I say that. Like, yeah, 25-33 can get up there, and this is playing into the 70s, playing into the 80s. I could see Kuhn coming off after 65, especially for winning. And then the fifth man, not too ingenious yet, is it? These positions have all picked themselves to this point. I think the fifth man is where the difference comes. Buongiorno's a decent shout at home to Lazio. Definitely be tested. He'll definitely. It's just about keeping that clean sheet. If he keeps a clean sheet, Buongiorno will be like an 80-point score. I think he'll pull. Vanaken away to Mechelen is certainly interesting. Tadic. Andre Santos at home to Riem. And at home, he does his best work, doesn't he? So he's kind of safe enough, isn't he? We like Wanizek, of course. Santi Carzola. Playing 20th in the league. Half tempting. Paxton away to third. Paxton away to like third bottom or something. Wow. Paxton could be the fifth man. Who are they playing again? Almere City. Let's look at Holland real quickly. Paxton could be your wild card. So let's see. Utrecht are still in the top three. They're still in amongst it. And they're playing bottom of the table. Almere, 31 goals conceded in 14 games. Only scored 6. At home, they've scored 4. Conceded 19 in 7 games. They've won 1, drawn 1, lost 5. Away from home, but the Utrecht boys, second in the table. They've not lost a game away from home. They're scoring 2 goals a game on average as well. I think Paxton's a nice 5th man here. Wanizek 5th versus 3rd. Ream, what's the script with Ream? Where's the script with Ream? Yeah, I think Paxton's the play. I want to see what Ream's kind of form is like at the moment. So 5-3-5, and then if we look at form over the last 5 matches, Ream, oh yeah, pretty honking by the way. Strasbourg actually, oh no, who's it we're looking at? Who's playing Ream? Yeah, Andre Santos, yeah, Strasbourg. I suppose that's a L5 form, isn't it? Yeah, it's pretty minging, isn't it? L10. Strasbourg are still down there, but big man's been, yeah, so that's yeah, I don't think that's it. I like Paxton for 5th man. If it's not Paxton, it's going to be something like Cherky or Kuhn, of course. Lyon in the last 10, one of the form teams. L5, maybe not quite the case. Angers, L5 as well. They're not too bad. Standings overall. Let's look at home. Angers, how do they do at home? Bottom. Very encouraging. How do Lyon do away? Average, or above average, let's say, but not that free scoring. Yeah, I'm going Paxton. Paxton's the 5th man here. There you go, Laird. And I know you're not going to pick that, so I'll take your apologies. Oh, it's a rookie as well. Who do you captain? Has to probably be the Barkmaster. Barco. Let's see what the chat's saying. Got to be honest, I haven't even looked at it yet. Brian is a defender. I've seen that guy, by the way. I'm half tempted to get him. I think he plays in Ecuador or something. For scales, I will wait for McBride to do the opposite. Jalkin Calvez. We have learned that this game week, haven't we? Now, I must eat my words a little bit because I was quite off it for the midweek prediction. So I need to be having a wee bit of humble pie there. Laird's just going to go out a full team of Old River cards. I could see when I got to Barco and then we were thinking Julian Alvarez was in the fray for the striker. A good game against Seville. And when I had a wee penny drop there that, oh, maybe there's a stack anti-stack, a collection anti-stack here. I probably won't play an in-season card. Oh, shut up, Laird. It's not priority 1 then, is it? Come on, man. Priority number 1 is what you told me. Not priority 2. Because who else do you have if you're not going to use Stoikers? Cherky. Is Cherky going to outscore Stoikers? Maybe, but you're not going to use Kuhn, obviously. You could use Rodrigo. You could use Spider-Man. Mate, if it's top priority, Stoikers, minutes, decisives, AA. All boxes ticked. Cherky, I don't mind, but forward was the tough spot. Yeah, you've got a few guys that are all kind of just as viable as each other, and it's just trying to work out who brings it home for you. Like Cherky just does 25 all around, doesn't he? If he starts, and if he doesn't, it's like 9 to 11. Let's see, have we seen him play on Jer already? I'm sure we have at some point in his short career, but I just wonder if there's a bit of recent form to maybe go off of. Like a game recently. No, not in the last year is this. So yeah, Stoikers is the man, Laird. If it's priority 1, don't mess about. Build the team that will win, not the team that makes you get more teams out. That's Rob C's teams again. Thanks again, Rob, for the support. Thanks again, Lairdinho, for the support. 89 rated. This is the team I'm picking, and it's going to outscore any team you pick. If you're not picking Stoikers, I don't know, maybe it won't. But if you're not playing in-season cards, you're not. It's not priority 1, man. Come on, you've got plenty. You've got plenty. You've got plenty elsewhere. Because let's see, what would you use Stoikers in? He would be in Challenger in season. Who else do you have up front? Negley at home to Breda. Fulke, not a good game. Broom, decent game. Skovolsen, decent. Yeah, you've not got that many, I suppose. Fair enough. But you've got classic guys to bring into the fold. How many keepers are here? Yeah, you've probably not got that many lineups in this section anyway, especially in season ones. So you're probably not missing out on much, really, are you? They're just missing. This team's now missing a captain, and I think like going after this with Stoikers, just adding Stoikers into maybe what this team looks like, it doesn't give it much of a better chance of outdoing, the. If you think about, let's imagine I pick a team here, right? So let's say my two teams versus your two teams is essentially what I'm trying to get at here. This is in season, so let's just take the Ollage. In defence, wow, you've not got a great choice of defence. Maybe it's classic defence. We'll go to midfield to see what's there. Bass, that's cool. We can take that. And then up front, which is what we're just looking at. I don't mind Skov Olsen away to Mechelen, but I think Broom at home. Broom's got the form, and he's at home. I know we all love a bit of that. Yeah, so I think I'd go Broom. And then who's the best in-season card that's left lying around, and is it a defender or not? So again, then yeah, you're going to put Stoikers into this. Vlap is playing PSV. Who else is hiding down here? Hey, CC Sandra. What's Madsen? Yeah, he's kind of fallen off a bit, isn't he? Pafulke, Negley. There's no doubt weakened this team by taking the Stoikers out of it, but I don't think it makes that much of a difference, mate. Because if you look at the team you've kind of got elsewhere anyway, let's put the Kuiper in as the classic defender, just as an example. If you've now got Stoikers in next to Brom, because Brom's probably the extra man anyway, like how good is this team really going to do? Like maybe just slash Negley into it. I think if you've got Stoikers in season, my two teams will outperform your two teams. Well, this will probably finish off not too different, because it's very reliant on the other four players being complementary to Stoikers. If Stoikers brings in an 80, which is what all these guys are forecasted to do. The last 15 toggle is a game changer with the home and away filter on. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I don't think I was quite doing L15. I was doing like 6 months and stuff. I also can't believe you don't use the show L15 toggle on the builder. Yeah, mate, I don't care. I don't care. If I want to see something, I'll click into it and I'll see it properly. And what he's talking about for anyone at home, how do I even put it on? Is it preferences? And show L15 scores, and it drops this out. I don't need to see all that. It's too busy. That's why it's a toggle. Not everyone needs it. But yeah, if you just want to put that on, it makes it a bit easier. But I like to go and actually look at the guy, see the games, not just the number. Who was he against? And that kind of stuff. But yeah, Rob C. Laird, hope you've had fun with that. Let's see what Alex Coombs was after. Unsure whether to prioritise under 23 or anti-stack and rare. Let's have a look at that. So we've got 18 rares. Let's go to under 23 and see how it builds. Or let's just go to anti-stack, see what we've got. So we've got Lyson, I think he's got a decent game. Rofs, yeah, it's okay, so it's Lyson. I don't think he's going to be good enough to really win this division or whatever. You've got good enough defenders. I think Bomb, Affenguber, decent defence. Even Joaquin C's I like. Borja Sainz, good match. Ben Doak, someone in the chat was just bigging up Ben Doak. He's the best forward at the moment. Well, he's playing Burnley at the weekend. That's not really something I think we want to fully lean into. Sego has got some L5 there. Is he under 23? He is until the end of the season. Just by you, my man. Yeah, mate, I think you're probably under 23 this team. Personally. Affengruber's at home. Borja Signs. Sego and Broom. Maybe double attack on this one. Or Bomb. Bomb at home to Nuremberg. How did Nuremberg, did they get many goals? I know they're 12, which is mid-table in Bundy too. But Nuremberg, 28 goals in 14 games. Yeah, they're scoring 2 a game on average. So who does that take me away from? Bomb. Yeah, so Martel's not got a bad game away from home. I suppose double A rated as well. He's okay, Martel. I like him. But I think Broom might be a wee bit punchier. Lennon Miller's not got the best game. And Doak, this will be a tough game, but Doak will get the 8A. It's just whether he gets it decisive or not. Not even scored a goal yet. When he finds his shooting boots, you're all in trouble. See, his 8A isn't quite as punchy, but decisives are there. I think I'd maybe take the bomb because he's at home. So yeah, I mean, I'd prioritise under 23 over anti-stack. I don't think you've quite got anti-stack power at rare. Quinny with the SD burn. What SD burn? If you click the scores, it will show you the details from the match. Interesting. Let's see. Interesting. Oh, okay, that's quite cute. I'm still not going to change. I'm still not going to change. Very good, but very good. Yeah, I don't think anti-stack is worth it if you're not going all in for it. Yeah, I'm with you, Charlie. You're either doing it first or you're deciding. I'm doing it. Like mine is like built like 5th or something like that. Cause I've built the contender stuff first because the opposite of what Laird kind of had there, where like taking out the Stoikers doesn't really change how competitive that lineup was, in my opinion, anyway. With my contender stuff, like if I take Kuhn out of it, if I take Schmeichel out of it, it really changes how competitive those lineups are. And like we looked at, it is just like another in-season comp in a roundabout way. So that's where the balancing act of it comes in. Like if you can play it without, just as good, you know. Oh, that toggles our preferences for a reason. Fair enough, Mikey. But yeah, I mean, I would just stick to under 23. I don't think you've got the firepower to take it on. Now, I might be wrong, and if I am, I'm terribly sorry, and I owe you a huge debt in that regard. But I think I would go with under 23s. Mickey Flynn, will you do me some lineups, lad? 3 champ in season, 3 classic, 3 challenge in season, 2 classic, maybe an anti-stack with what's left. Right, Mick, we've got a big request sheet, so I'm going to take your priorities here, which is 3 champ in season, we'll start with. Champ in season, D1. Okay, so goalkeeper wise, who do we? Safanov. Safanov and Donnarumma is a bit of a nightmare at the moment, isn't it? Emi Martinez, is he back for the weekend? I know the Robin Olsen got in. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys. We've not got a Villa team yet, so I don't know what to do with. Emi here. Yeah, your goalkeepers are actually quite tough, aren't they? So I don't know if Simon comes back into the team or not. He's at 83%. I think if it was known to be out, that would be reflected by now. I would take him just for safety. Do we have the PSG projection actually? Do we see? Yeah, 9 hours ago. I think Donna's back in the building. Interesting. Right, so let's go with Emi. And then we can go in season Kouliarakis. Marquinhos, Pacho. I'm maybe going to go Nuno just because he's more attacking and might get that spiky score first. I think we might double that up. So I've seen another fullback I would like to pick as well. I like Vitinha, but Jon Snow's on to play as well, isn't he? So let's play Jon Snow. And Mamouche, yeah. So let's do Mamouche. And then the other guy that looked good here is Nathaniel Brown. Let's look at his scoring. Yeah, so he's bringing it. He's got 88 and decisives for an attacking fullback. That is a defender card. If it was a mid, it'd be a wee bit better, I think. But yeah, nice kind of PSG Frankfurt hybrid here. Probably captain Marmouche, Emi and goals. That's a really good team. Really good. Good luck with that, mate. Second D1 team we've got. Right, I think we take classic Donnarumma and we play the PSG in seasons that we've got. So we go Pacho. We've got Vitinha. We've got Barcola, who's only 50-50 there. Who else is on for PSG? Ramos on a 70. I think you have him, don't you? And Dembele. Do you have Ramos? You do have Ramos. Brilliant. Anyone else? Colomboani? Yeah. Now's the time to flex that squad, mate. Get the Ramos in. And then fifth man, maybe go double defence, play the Marquinhos. Or maybe play the wildcard Barcola. Zaire Emery, is he on to play? No. 50-50 with Fabregas. So don't want to touch that for this team. So yeah, I think it's between Marquinhos. Andre Santos isn't bad either, to be honest. Yeah, I'd probably go Andre Santos. I think he's going to outscore Marquinhos. I'm a Captain Vitinha guy, but you know this team better than me. Also, feel free to pick your own captain. And in the third team, I would put the Lassanur in. Actually, let's pick the goalkeeper last. Let's see what pressure we've got. So, excellent. I don't mind the Koulirakis, by the way. At home to Mainz. Should be quite low scoring. And he's been a bit of a monster at centre-back. 88. International kind of boosts it a bit, I suppose. If we change that to just Wolfsburg, does it look as impressive? Not quite. I think the international stuff has boosted him up a bit and put him on the radar of a lot of Sorare scouts and managers. I'm hearing his name more and more frequently. We do have Tuta. Got some good in-season defenders still. I think I'll go for Marquinhos for security. I really like Llorente's game this game week, and he's been on good form at right back, believe it or not. And then maybe this is where you could play the Barcola. Is Sorloth not on to play? No. Super subbing his way into this team. Wissat at home to Newcastle. Knauf. Knauf just scores so bad, but doesn't he? Yeah, this third forward is quite tough to pick. Who's on the 50-50 with Barcola? Is it Dewey? Or Kang or something? Yeah, it's Dewey. Yeah, it's tough. I don't want to touch that. I'd maybe save him for a classic team or something. And yeah, maybe just take the Wissa. And do we have a good... Yeah, we can maybe Damsgaard this for fifth man. Yeah, I think we can play a classic goalkeeper as what the... So let's play for Deki. And then fifth man, Tuta, Koulirakis, good shouts. THB away from home. Soler got to play again. Soler could be really good in this game. This is a bit of do or die. Wolves versus West Ham. The battle of the sacked managers. King Carlos is in. And what did you have after this, Mick? 3 challenge end seasons. Yeah, so I'm going to do the 3 challenger end seasons, okay? And then we'll do an anti-stack. And you can work out what you want to do with classics and all the rest of it. Big John in the final. You've then got both sides of the same game here in Belgium. Diogo Costa at home to Famalicão. Davy Roth at home to St Truden. Are we playing under 23 at all? I don't think so, are you? By the way, you've got a bit of an under 23 team here, but I don't think I would prioritise your Diego Costa into it. Or Diogo. So I'd play him classic as the best keeper, and then we need to play in season outfielders from there. Full on is a good one, but not a great match. Well, this is going to be tough to get three good teams in, mate. I don't know if it's just the way the fixtures are this game week. Let's take Watanabe. Delorgi Nieper. This then feels like against stacks, so do we maybe just put Roth in and be done with it? No, actually, he's not in season. There's no benefit gained. So let's put the Costa back in there. And then up front, ooh, some nice guys, but I don't know if the fixtures are all the way there with you. I think Sardez matches, but his form is terrible. Dahlberg, yeah, they're playing a good team for it. I would put Casper in there. And your fifth man, look, Full on is normally good for it, but at home at Bruges, Does that lend itself to a good full-on game? I'm not so sure, by the way. I don't think he's the man this game week. ASM, for just that, like, around the 10 all around. Can he get a decisive kind of play? I'd maybe take him for fifth man if he's on to start this one. Besiktas is a big game, you know, big players, big teams, big matches, big performances, you know how I see it. Aziz. Yeah, I'd rather take ASM into this one. But honestly, mate, see, after this, I don't know how competitive the squads get. And yeah, maybe it's anti-stack time at this point. I'll try the big John McCarthy. I like Sean Adewoye, especially in this game away to Heracles. I don't mind that as team 2. Isaac Price, team 2 is fine. Zakiri in team 2 I think it's fine as well. And then fifth man, maybe you just place Sardez on the fixture. Because he was doing well, wasn't he? A while ago. Yeah, it's been off it for a while. Yeah, your fifth man here. Hugo Gambor can smash, can't he? Yeah, he can. He's not done in a while, but he's just back. So if he's on to play, let's go and look at the Ghent team. Four hours ago, hot off the press. Sonko. Gambor. No Sardez. Yeah, the rest of the team's fine. Sonko's maybe the pick then. How does he score? Oh, he's just beginning to happen a bit, isn't he? Yeah, I'd maybe take him. Jackie Pro. Should I keep or sell Gabriel Peck? It's a tough one. If you want him to be an MLS player next year, it's probably a good idea to sell him because he might not be. Remember the name? You think so? I've been looking at the guy for a while. I didn't think it was that convincing. Have you watched him, Jerm? Is he that good? ASM's got a decent chance of getting benched. So let's go back to ASM and put the Gambor in. Because I think the same kind of thing applies, really. Or the Sanko Gambor. You're just after another guy that can break into the 70s. But anyway, my point is I don't think there's 3 teams of proper strength here. And I think, I don't know what we've got across all regions, but I'm going to stop at 2 in-season challengers, right? And go to anti-stack. Now in goals, we've got that Roaf, which is actually still a pretty good fixture, isn't it? And then we've got a bunch of DNPs. I think I would take the Roaf at home to St Truden. Or maybe Lyson. Sorry, guys. I don't like Belgium for clean sheets, to be honest with you, in general. Huge chance to win at home. I think he's fine. We've then got... I've probably played Pacho here. But we could play Tuta. Let's go Pacho. We've got Damsgaard. It says double A there. I'm not sure it's a double A game for me. RDP, is he on to play? That could be good. Don't think it's excellent, but could be good. Atleti, where are you? Yeah, RDP's on this one. Maybe put the Barcola in at this point so that if he does play, like he's a great scoring card, he's going to be in a decent team. And then fifth man, Tuta, Damsgaard are top contenders. We had this Andre Johnson as well, who's on to play, who we've maybe discounted ever so slightly. Fabian Ruiz, 100% on the bench this says, but we have him as 50-50 on to start. We've already got a PSG player, so we can't use him, but the problem with this Tuta is he doesn't get any decisives, but he can get wicked amounts of AA. I think I would probably take the Koulirakis over him. It's not a great anti-stack. Does it stop you making anything? But I don't think so. Let's just add this team in to see how. It is a D3 team, so let's go Lyson. I think you probably just play the full on in case he has a good match. Could probably say the same with Maziz, since he's a starter. Andre Johnson. And then fifth man. I'd put ASM. Even from the bench. If as long as he comes off the bench, it's not too much of the same player essentially. Will he rise if he transfers? Probably not at first. It depends where. The teams he's linked to, like Arsenal and all that, it's hard to say really. He really needs to. Emmy played last night. Donna Dicey with them playing UCL midweek. Yeah, it's hard to say. I've only got on the projections there. Don't know if you said if you had time, but I'll be around at the end of the stream. Mr. A, no problem. I think I missed a wee bit of that. Mr. A, sorry. Evening, folks. A bit late on this one. We've got a big list, Mr. A. I'll do my best. I've got you in mind. I'm just checking I haven't missed anyone else now that I'm thinking about that. I think we're up to speed. Rossi. Clone defender or keep Segigawa for contender in season Div 1. Well, we've not got Segigawa for much longer. They're playing Machida, aren't they? I'll probably just get the Cologne defender, Rossi, because when Sekigawa stops playing, you'll need him. So I would just get it. 8 teams are on screen now. Mickey boy. What would your top anti-stack team look like? It would maybe be like Emi Martinez, a Pacho or a Mendes perhaps, Lorente in midfield with Andre Santos, and then maybe Marmouche up front or something. The top team would be pretty good, I think, actually. Although it's not got smashers all over it. MDK lineup builder is members only, buddy. Yeah, feel free to stay around, but let us know in the live chat what you're up to and all the rest of it. This is where the chat is at. And then XD Rye, we're up to 20 cards now. Love that. So let's just go to champ, so we see everything we've got. Mattia Viti. Okay. Oh, it's really slowed you down, hasn't it? So I think we go with champ in season, yeah, because we need Lukaku up front, don't we? We're playing a classic. Ooh, Flecken. In season, Mittelstadt. And then Grifo and Amiri, neither one of them actually have good games. And I'm probably going to go Champ Classic for Team 2. Rono. Estupian. Party. Cross our fingers that doesn't happen again. Random DNP of hell. Larson, and then fifth man, Schlotterbeck. Yuri. Let's go Schlotterbeck. Could we do anti? This is an anti-stack team, isn't it? But you've not got great fixtures, mate. I'd probably deliberately play this down a division as well. Like, you've got Division 5 entries. I know you're in Division 2. Could do okay, but I would rather, I'd probably try and play that down a division if you can, XD It's only for this week, but I'll definitely get a Cologne defender sorted before the next game week. Fair enough, Rossi. Well, whoever you think's going to score better. If you're going to get one anyway, eventually, then get him and then work out who you want to play rather than this kind of no man's land you've left yourself in. But yeah, I don't think we could chop these into an anti-stack to make it more competitive, because it is an anti-stack anyway, and it's pretty strong, you know. But I don't think, like, Lukaku is just not that guy that's going to be top of the leaderboards. He's not going to, you know, how often does he break into the 80s, the 90s, the 100s? Not often enough. Lucas 88. Wow, look at that, by the way. Isn't that sweet? That top line of cards. Love that, mate. Anderlecht strategy for the special comp. Christy, good to have you. Fist bump on arrival. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Love to see it. Right, Lucas Aid, what were you after, Monfrere? Hey, Quinny, can you do my champ in-season rare and limited in-season challenger? Champ in-season rare. Let's start there. Champ in-season rare. Champ in-season rare. Awesome. Right, so we've got Leno Arsenal. We've got Severa Osasuna. Looks like a really low scoring game, that. Jose Sa on the sack race match of the weekend. Oh, I don't think you've got any keepers in a great spot. I would probably take Leno on just AA capacity. Maybe he gets a penalty save to help him out. But I don't think any of your keepers look particularly spicy. Maybe Severa. Severa away to Osasuna should be alright. Osasuna are not a team that score more than 2 goals very often. I know I'm jinxing stuff all over the place today, guys. I'm sorry, but I don't think that one's in much jeopardy. Single at home to Toulouse feels like an easy take. I don't mind Gaia as well, who I've recently picked up myself. Home to Vallecano could be decent, but Single's the boss. He's Team 1 calibre. Now, good classic picks here. Is Teji on to play? That was something I was worried about for 0 to hero, actually. He is on to play. Good. It's Teji away to Lons. It's just Teji, isn't it? You just know what you're going to get with him. I don't think he's quite priority 1. Pepelu. Is Pepelu coming back in, actually? I'm planning on using him this game week, and I've not. Oh, I think I did check it out, actually. I think he's okay, isn't he? Yeah, he's 50-50, but yeah, he'll be fine. He'll play. Interesting. So yeah, what do we need an in-season mid? We've also got Kudus. We've also got Max Arnold, but we've got a classic Odegaard, which feels like the take there. I really like Kulusevski, but it's hard to go against Chelsea at the moment, isn't it? Isak and Gordon are both just as good as well. I think I'd probably just take Gordon on the in-season element he gives, and scoring makeup and all the rest of it. Away to Brentford, for me, feels a little bit better than who was the other forward we had there? Sorry, Kulusevski, Chelsea. Is he at home? I think he's on a great season. Dejan, yeah, he's a bit boom or busty. International scores kind of help spike that up. So yeah, I'm happy with going with Gordon. And then fifth man, it might even Gakpo, Simon. Smith Rowe, Pepelu, Teji. Best guy. Bailey has been crap, but he's going to start against Southampton, isn't he? He's probably better than a team 2 or something. Yeah. Max Arnold, how have you been doing? Wow, 5-1, not 1 assist. I would be fucking livid. 9 goals in 3 games, 10 goals in 4 games, no assists. All around is decent enough, but Max Arnold, mate, you need to get your finger out. And seeing that makes me just want to take Teji, because he's just that but reliable, isn't he? Dwight McNeil, Nadarby, Gakpo, Nadarby. Yeah, I'm probably going to take Teji. Absolute safety. Captain Odegaard. And then team 2. Let's do the goalkeeper last. Let's see how we do with classic in season. Because yeah, Van Dijk is a good classic. I wouldn't mind putting into team 2. Let's just try this. And then in season keeper, then we need Bowman at home. Jovan Diouf away. Jose Sa. I'm probably going to take Bowman at home. Midfield, so only in season. I'm probably taking Arnold's team's in good form. Let's go for Arnold. Kulu. I think I'm going to go Kudus. I think if Kudus is on to play, like Wolves is a team he'll be scoring against, or scoring well against, certainly. Yeah, take your pick of captain. I think they're all. I wouldn't take Arnold or the keeper, but. And then team 3. Again, let's come back to the keeper last. I like Gaia. I like Saliakis most of the time, but not against this team. So yeah, probably go Gaia for this defender. Pepelu to pair. Similar strategy to me. Moses Simon against Ren. Demirovic. I think I'm taking Demirovic here. Excuse me. Or I think we might want to go classic up front. So if we go classic up front, that means I'm probably going to take the Diouf, because we've seen earlier Strasbourg were pretty weak, weren't they? And then who's the best in-season player that we've not selected yet? Maybe Gakpo? Yeah, maybe we go Gakpo up front, in fact. And then just, yeah, best player regardless. Isak, maybe. Isak, Bowen. Dani Olmo. I don't mind Dani Olmo, actually. Not a great game away to Betis, but, you know, if he plays, it's half the battle. So look at what else were we asking for? Limited in season Chally. Limited in season Chally. What are we cooking with here? We got a Trubin at the Kaiser and a Gunuk. Trubin's on top. Yeah, I think this is going to really pick itself for the most part, isn't it? There's a lot of Benfica players here. Geds, you've got some tough fixtures, but what is the Besiktas team looking like, and what is the Anderlecht team looking like? No Anderlecht lineup in yet. And Besiktas, Rafa, Rashika, and Gedson are all there. Your 3 boys. I think I would go Rafa. He's got the form there on the L5 and 15. And then up front, Vincent Janssen feels quite hard to ignore. Dryer. Dryer's been a top pick for some of you guys for the anti-stack, so I think he's a good pick for forward. And then 5th man, I'm probably going to take Rafa or Rashika, whoever I'll probably just take them. Unless there's someone with a better game. I know it's a tough game, but they're at home and Blood and Thunder. Decent. Team 3, De Keizer, home to Fortuna. Gunnock. I think we'll leave De Keizer. We'll bring De Keizer in this one. Otamendi, I think, is all there is there. Maybe we're now looking at Gedson. Or Mignan, his Ajax. Theo Leone, Hadzimetovic. Yeah, it's kind of hard to pick these ones, isn't it? It's like some tough games and stuff. At home to Ajax or at home to Fenerbahce, what would you rather do? I think I'd rather have Gedson at home to Fenerbahce because Jose Mourinho might let them have the ball and that would be good AA for Gedson. Janssen, I think let's go Strikens in this one on the back of the game. Again, the strength of the match that we're looking at here. And I'm tempted to go Janssen. Not Janssen. Yeah, Janssen. Yeah, I'd just go Janssen. I think he can score pretty well as well. I don't care that there's 5 in seasons there because it's not an issue. You've got plenty of choices. Gunnock or Slovic. I'm probably going to take Slovic, and that's the classic selection then taken care of. So we need all in seasons. Otherwise, Ba the fullback is my take here. In midfield, Arunes is just a wee bit too meh to get excited about, isn't he? The scores have been decent. He's been playing all over the pitch. And, you know, he can get AA, he can get decisive. Just both things are just so infrequent. Yeah, your midfield is really tough once you get to this stage. I think you have to take Arunes in season just because of in season this and all the rest of it. Killasoy, Immobile, maybe double up with them to finish this off. Let's take Killasoy. And then 5th man. Yeah, I'd quite happily take Immobile, I think, here. XTRI, we've done your fixtures. You might need to rewind back. But yeah, Kane is a big factor, mate. Really does make a big difference to you. And what did you say after that? That was that Lucas, wasn't it? There you go, buddy. So that's the 3 in-season rares I would roll out. Your midfield is kind of tough to organise, as are your forwards. But goalkeepers and defence I thought was quite straightforward. Classic cards are kind of easy to sequence as well. And with this, you've got just some hybrids of some stacks. I think the top 2 teams are good, especially if the divisions they're in. Division 2 and Division 3 is open to teams like this doing well. That's okay, right? That's okay. Just to let you know, I've not ignored you or forgot you. Sorare AP, what were we after? Hey Quinny, could you do lineups for under 23 and classic contender and an anti-stack? Not sure what to prioritise, but leaning towards anti-stack. Right, so if we're going to prioritise anti-stack, we build it first. What do we have? I've got a Schmeichel. Is Moldovan back in the team? Got plenty of under 23 keepers anyway. Schmeichel. Now we can't play a Celtic player elsewhere, but I don't mind that because Schmeichel's a great pick. You've got Muhim here. Egan Riley's been smashing, but against Middlesbrough I think they're doing decent as well. Halstenberg is AAA, is a good pick this game week. Musa and Dai. Who the freaking fudge are you? Wow, look at that stairway to heaven. Jesus. Look at that, man. This guy's, what's he doing? He's not even getting clean sheets all the time. What is he doing? 55 all around. How did you come about that? 16 points from the clean sheet and the triple, but 2 tackles, 1. 8 positive duels, 3 interceptions. Passing is okay. And a little bit of final third presence. Where the hell does 55 come from? I think it must just be that triple. It is triple, isn't it? Or triple double. Interesting. Left back as well. Wow, a left back? Only 9 possession lost. What about in this game? 14. That's a bit more normal. What about this game? 8. Is he like an inverted fullback or something? 17. Maybe chops and changes home and away a little bit there. But yeah, he's a prospect and a half, isn't he? I think he's the pick. Maybe Muhim, but at home to Beershot, I think that guy's way safer. Wow, I can see already the midfield is going to be Barco Shaqiri and Berardi up front, mate. Ching ching. Go with that. Let's go, lads. That's it. Paul Moorcroft. Love to see it, mate. Yeah, that's where I'd be going. Who are we on again? Sorare AP. I'd be doing this first, definitely. And then after this, what do you have? Under 23 and Classic Contender. This is way better than Classic Contender because there's money. just to yeah. So under 23. Let's do that. Oh crap! I like Kujakov best here. Maybe Lamans actually. Lamans is decent, being at home and stuff. Let's look at Belgium. I really don't like Belgium for clean sheets. Where is the Belgiques? A la Belgique. Ah, there we go. So let's see, Antwerp, 14 conceded in 16 is very commendable. Charleroi, yeah, 15 scored in 16 games. At home, who is at home? Lamans. At home, Antwerp conceded 5 and 8, which is good. Away from home, Charleroi scored 7 and 8. Really does lend itself to being good for Lamans, doesn't it? But yeah, I think Kujakov is the pick. Flamingo or Affengruber. I think Flamingo's just got the bigger punch power, doesn't he? Tillman, Olise. I'm taking Olise first for sure. Stoikers and Ugalde. No. Sorry, Ugalde first. Then Stoikers still could be fifth man. We could take Peck for the final. We've got Tillman there as well. Wow, this is a really good under 23, and we've already picked anti-stack. I'm still going Stoikers. Double attack. And then if you've got Classic Contender, Barco & Co.'s been broken up, I'm sorry. Classic Contender, Moldovan at home at 12. Ron Robert Zieler, it's probably a decent shout. We've still got AJ. We've still got Cuisance. We've still got Engels. We've still got Rakitic. We've still got Inigo Vicente. And who do we double up with? We have a Muhim floating about as well, don't we? Muhim. Boom. And then second team, I'd probably go Moldovan, Hausenberg, or Affengruber. Hausenberg really looks to be peaking on this one. Cabal is a noonie. Oh no, I think we've seen this guy actually. Come on, show us those scores. There we go. Yeah, 10 to 20 all around is pretty much there. It's just, does he get decisive? He's away to Ajaccio. First versus 15th, that looks pretty good, doesn't it, on the face of it? We've got Cuisance, we've got Leopold as well. I think I'll take Leopold first. Oh, and Maxime Lopez, I just seen there. Oh, hold on. Dominic Fitz. Whoa. I was going to go back to anti-stack and put Fitz in, but I'm not. I'm going to actually just go back to the top team. Who was the striker? Oh, yeah, I don't think we changed that actually. Fitz, by the way, wow. Great depth you've got. Great depth. Haustenberg. Yeah, Maxime Lopez. How's he scoring? He was a nippy wee player at top flight. He's been found himself in second tier. Yeah, he can rip, can't he? Not that consistent at the moment, but same you could probably see with Engels and one or two others that are here. Who did we take first of all? Yeah, Leopold. Excuse me. Fitzy. And then fifth man, Cabal, Cuisance, Affengruber, Maxime Lopez. Some really good shouts. I like Cuisance. I like Cabal as well. First away at 15 feels pretty nice. And then that means when we get to the third team, we're playing Agatezov. We've still got Affengruber. We've got Cuisance and Maxime Lopez and Satoshi Tanaka. I'm going to take Cuisance because he's attack based. Lamperla has a good game. Luis Suarez has a good game. Goiter Hein for 53% chance to win. Yeah, let's take him. And then, yeah, I'd probably go Maxime Lopez for five. Although Engels could be a good shout, but I would take certainty at this stage. Ooh. Shaqiri played 120 minutes yesterday, so worried if he won't start. Interesting. Interesting development. So let's have a peek at it. So 120 minutes against Sion in the Cup yesterday, like you say. Basel. So that was Wednesday night. And this game is on the 8th, which is Sunday. So Wednesday to Sunday, yeah, I don't mind that. 3 o'clock kickoff as well. Yeah, I don't mind that. If we go back and look at Shaq again, has he played that kind of turnaround since being there? I know 120 minutes adds a bit onto it, don't get me wrong, but 6 days, ages, 6 days, 4 days, 4 days, 6 days. Yeah, he might not just get 90 minutes, but yeah, he's definitely fine for me. So Contender is still really strong, isn't it? Despite the fact, even Ugalde, by the way, despite the fact that, yeah, mate, this is the way to go. Again, I suppose, well, Shaqiri's top here, isn't he? So, I was going to say what we do is we put Ugalde in, but that's anti-stack. So what we maybe do is put Stoikers or Elise in. Or Fitz. No, okay. What we'll do is we take, yeah. This is what we'll do. Take Fitz out of that. Where the hell is that Stoikers went? Under 23 maybe? Where the hell was Stoikers? I'm tripping. Just take him out to a new team. Let's take the Stoikers and then... Is Fitz under 23? Am I tripping? I think I've got a solution about this anyway. Stoikers, but... Oh, it was Fitz, wasn't it? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so Stoikers was in here. And then edit. Still got Peck, Tillman. Still got some quality here. Let's put Tillman in. And then when we go back to this, I would do Rakitic for Shaqiri here. Upgrade this a bit. And then when we go to the second one, Fitz. And I would drop Cabal. No, actually I wouldn't drop Cabal. Keep that in. And then this last team, drop Maxime Lopez and put in Rakitic. So if we mitigate against Shaqiri, I think we can still make it work out very nicely. There we go, buddy. Love that. There's a bunch of you watching us live and loud on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. If no matter where you are, over 176 of you. Thanks very much, guys. Fist bump to you all. If you want to get your lineups built, you need your FC Barcelona season ticket. It's £1 a week, £4 a month. We also have a Telegram group. Telegram's just like WhatsApp. I also review galleries every Monday or Tuesday, depending on what week we're on. And we give away all the limiteds I win to all the FC Barcelona members. So get involved today. Join the club. Get your season book. Thanks, appreciate it. No problem. Sorry, AP. Glad I could help. And I think we've still got like another half a dozen or so. We've still got a fair chunk to get through, which is great. Stefan, my man, what were you after? Evening contender teams as usual. So if we get in-season contender, Yeah, we do. Casper's first in, isn't he? AJ for safety. McGregor for safety. Classic Berardi up front. And then fifth man in season. I don't mind Scales. Trusty's a bit safer. McKeown is the safest, isn't he, of them all? Just go that. 88 rated, love that. Second team. It's probably going to be Butland for me. Well, at least you don't have any Rangers players to look at. I'd go. We do have classics. I think we'll go in season Trusty. Or maybe diversify the midfield here and go Rakitic, McGrath. And you've got another Berardi. And then D3. I don't want Kral to get a clean sheet, sorry. Kami Fukumoto. Not a good game for him. I think you need to take the Kral. Taylor's hard to forecast this weekend. I think I would be taking Scales at this point in season defender. I think McKeown does come back in for this one, but it might not be for the start. It's actually quite tough to pick the Celtic midfield this weekend. I think he'll probably play Engels McKeown. Since Engels didn't get much minutes last night. What division is this in? 4? It might be worthwhile playing Engels in a team like this. Classic Kuhn. This is the kind of the Quinny Hunch lineup. How are we doing for keepers? Do we have any more? Ah, you've got a classic to throw out, I suppose, don't we? But just got contender teams, and then yeah, nothing else. Contender, do you have a rare that's worth building? No. Contender classic. Let's see. Beautiful human beings. Schwabe. AJ. McGee. GG Giacomakis. Dyson Maeda. Shankland. Against Ross County. Shankland's got to score that game, hasn't he? Does he outperform a Celtic striker? But I'm going to say no. But it's what Celtic striker do you take? I would probably take Dyson. Because he will start. Between Ida and Kyogo, it's kind of hard to read the pair of them now. Pardon me. And then maybe you could hedge that in season. This is a D1 lineup, right enough. Dyson's not good enough for D1. I would take Jacko. Jacko is potentially good enough for D1. And then, yeah, Rakitic fills that out. Another D1 effort. Akinfeev. Or does Hatate start this game? Hatate played 90. That's a tough one. I think Taylor could be in. That's really up in there, but I'll just go Trusty for safety here. Still got McGee, Bernardo and Engels. Hatate. I'd go McGee again for safety. And then this is also... I would take Ida. Ida gets the scores that you need. Even if he starts on the bench, I wouldn't let that bother you. And then maybe go double centre back for this. Yeah, I don't mind that. Double centre back. I'm a Captain Scales kind of guy. And then last team, we've got Gordon playing Ross County. It's a Tate or Taylor for me. I think Taylor is good to start this game. We've still got an Engels. I'd say Dyson. Now, the reason I'm not really entertaining these Kawasaki guys or J-League stuff in general is I have played Sorare for too long. And I know that if there's going to be some random shit that happens in Japan, it could be the last game of the season, you know. So that's why I'm just kind of deliberately going blind to it. If you can make a better decision with factoring that into it, fair play. But I would stay away from Japan personally for this game week because goalkeepers, you just don't know what's going to happen, man. Some random shit has happened over the years of people just not playing and random rotations. The manager throws a towel in, plays a bunch of kids and stuff like that, you know. So yeah, I think, by the way, your top three teams here are pretty swish. You're kind of going on my hunch a little bit on Scales and McCowan. This D4 team here is very hunch based and it has a Kuhn in it. Maybe that would be better, that Kuhn. Yeah, having a Kuhn. Yeah, that's probably part of the way to do this, actually. Is I want to swap this Ida and Berardi around. And this Kuhn. So that's what we'll do quickly. 2 seconds. We'll just tidy this up. So if we look at this D1, we want Kuhn into this. Or do we want Berardi? I'm probably going to put Kuhn into this one because it's a kind of Celtic based team with Rakitic as the kicker. Do you know what? Actually, I want to leave Berardi into this team because you want that team promoted. You want it to win. You played Berardi in it. But it's the last spot. I think we could put Ida in there. And instead, we can then upgrade this to Giacomakis. Yeah. And then we can slide Ida into here. There we go. I think that's the way I would jigger them around. You want the Berardis cooking for cash. We've got a Kuhn in classic D1, Celtic spine with Rakitic kicker. And then we've got a kind of Celtic core here with Akinfeev and Giacomakis pushing it over the top. And then the dregs are, yeah, I think that's, yeah, this is the balance. This is good. I like this. Greg Taylor, safe starter. Such a tough one. Such a tough one. Came off the bench and did great. I don't know what the script is with Valley, the rotation policy at left back. It's kind of hard to read. I think he's more than likely going to play the weekend. But it's hard to kind of guarantee. It's really hard to promise or anything like that. So that's why it's in Division 3 here and not in one of the higher ones. Because Taylor, if he's playing, we should normally be able to play him in a higher league. So hard to say he's a safe starter, but I think he will. And I think that's why we've got him in a lower division, lower priority setup. Let's charge on. Right, so we've got Kieran, we've got Jordy, we've got somebody still to give us their name. Luke Jones, Apocalypto, Michael Pallet, Jesp. We've got a little bunch of these left. I've had one of the kids coming in causing me a wee bit of grief. So I might just take this little occasion. We've been on for an hour and a half. I might just take a wee pause for the cause. Go and make sure they're not tearing the house upside down. Have a wee relief break, as it were. And yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I figured out how to do this well the other day. And we're back. Sorry, mate. I think you've missed me, James J. Oh, did I? James J. Where? Yeah, James. Where were you? Well, I've got you on the order here anyway. So, who do we have here? Kieran M. Let's see. There's James J there. You're right after Kieran M. Yeah, I've got you, Geordie. No, Geordie was somebody else, wasn't it? Ah, so I've got the names. So yeah, I think Geordie. Yeah, you're next. James J. 123. James J. 123. You're next up, kinda. We had that. Yeah. Huh. I definitely had that. Maybe I went over it. Sorry. Kieran M. Right. Let's see. What was Kieran after? Contender. Love it. Is it rare? It's got a rare in season. We've got a D1 there. Oh yeah, rare. Okie doke. Right, so Gordon looks like your best pick here. And you've got to be taking Tavernier. Is he on to play this weekend? He's been kind of in and out, but hasn't he? So let's just see. Is he on? See, I think he scored 100, didn't he? 8 hours ago. Hot off the presses. 75? Yeah. He's probably back in the team now. Barco in season. Kuhn. Yep. This is a nice team, by the way. Really nice. I like the fixture for Gordon. Helps your goalkeeper a big way. And then we can go classic. I don't think it's a Vickers weekend. Suitor. You could just go double defence for the cream buns. Marcelino Moreno I like, but I don't think... maybe McGrath. Yeah, a classic McGrath could work in this. Yeah, take classic McGrath. That works. Then D2, we're looking at in-season Duhan, I think. Suitor. In-season McGrath. I think you take Shanklin to score against Ross County. Who are the other forwards, just to double check that? Ryle German. Nah, stay away from Jay. Hoyle, Kiskinen, Duke. Yeah, I would stick with Shanklin there. And then fifth man, I kind of want this to be Cuisance. It could be Moreno. But yeah, it has to be Cuisance. I kind of Captain McGrath guy, but I think Cuisance has got the spikes when he brings them. And then the third team, we're looking at, yeah, probably, oh no, Oxborough. We've got Oxborough, that's good. In season Oxborough, nice. But the defence gets a bit weak here. Who's going to do good? I think I would rather take Devlin over Rubizic, because Devlin's just got those random peaks. Shinny and Nielsen. I think Shinny's a bit better on SO5. Oh, you've got a wee Hadji. Is Hadji back in their team? He is. That's a good play. And then up front, maybe take Niederlichner. Classic. And then the final man we've got for in season, we've got Rubizic, I'd rather avoid. We've got Shinny, which is okay. Kiskinen's a bit more exciting in terms of he could score a bit higher if he does come in. Igamani, who's playing up front for them? Danilo. Sockler. Dessers, Hitate. I'd maybe put Hitate into this. Do you have an in-season Hitate? You do. I'd put Hitate into this. Where's the exit? What are you talking about? What you're talking about, shite? Give it a rest, man. What are you talking about? Where's the exit? Fabian Reese at 50%, not for priority, but will likely get in a team for me. Fabian Reese. Didn't even clock him, I don't think. He's a Bundesliga 2 guy as well, isn't he? Yeah, this guy. Yeah, I don't think I'd worry about that too much. You've got good options, mate. I'd rather take Hitate. He's a good chance to start, but it's not definite, and it's D2. He'll definitely feature. You won't get relegated with him. Yeah, I think that's the way I would go. I don't think I see anyone else down here that I would rather. Maybe Clarkson if he did start this game. He didn't start midweek. But do we have an Aberdeen team? Not yet. We've got McBride's Celtic team. Let's do this for a giggle. Let's see what McBride's picking. Ooh, yeah. Kind of hard to disagree with that. It's kind of the team that finished the game last night. I can agree with that for the most part. Just picked up his rare myself, Kai, in the chat. Quinny, don't worry, mate. I Don't know what we're talking about. Light on arrival is... Oh, there's some chat I've missed out. Sorry. Oh no, folk have to stare at my shite gallery. We left it on screen, didn't we? Sorry. Struggling for goalkeeper. Yeah, your goalkeepers are a bit tight, but I don't think it's that bad, is it? Is there a classic section to sling out here? It's a D3 lineup. Yeah, Duhan. Quinones. Marcelino Moreno. I'd maybe just play Kiskinen because he's fun. And then fifth man. Is there an argument to put a Vickers in a team like this in case he does play? You're maybe better with a Connor Barron, but or he had somebody else kind of sneaky. Clarkson. Igamani. Even Igamani off the bench. Like, who are Rangers playing again? Ross County or something? No, Rangers aren't playing Ross County. Aye, they are. Even that Igamani off the bench, by the way, might just be... Yeah, you've got like a fun... Maybe play your Reese in here, if you want to play him. Oh, the recent gaps. Good evening, Quinny. Just Simplex. I'm doing good, mate. Thanks for asking. How are you? Oh, of course it was about Reese. Got you. I'm up to speed now with the chat. I get yous. Is anyone hiding? No, not really. Yeah, so the last classic team's a wee bit tricky. It's not optimal, but I think your main teams are great here. Honestly, like I think you've got a really nice balance for the most part. They're all quite division appropriate. Like this is a good D1 team, and then the other two guys in D2. Like maybe the Oxborough team is on the weaker side, but the Duhan team is pretty tidy by all accounts for D2. You know, so I actually quite like it. I think your goalkeepers aren't too shabby either. I know Motherwell get spanked the other day, but is it smart to buy Yokohama Marinos collection now, Mats? It's not really smart to buy any stack that's about to go into the off season, and I mean off season, not winter break. It's not smart to buy the full team if you are not prepared for a lot of them to disperse, lose their job to new incoming players or whatever, because there will be so much volatility in them. Now there will be a reward to be reaped on buying the whole thing on the off-season dump that happens, because they'll still retain some of their core players. Some of the good players will still be good no matter what happens to them, and you're kind of getting them in early to build up their XP, etc. But like I said before, we've actually fielded this question on these streams for a few weeks now, especially in regards to MLS, and Japan is no different. Japan gets such a wild turnover of players sometimes for some clubs, where they make a lot of domestic transfers incoming. They maybe get a fresh batch of youngsters from the universities. They maybe lose a key player or two, and sometimes I know that a fair amount of them go to Belgium and shit, but some of them go to Qatar, you know, and Dubai and stuff. Yeah, these types of places. So buyer beware, but they can be mad cheap, so it's maybe not too much of an issue. Is it smart? Was the question. I don't think it's not. It's not a foregone conclusion. It's a smart move. Let's say it like that. Why is Semenyo showing it's 0%? Semenyo. Is that for tonight? Because for the weekend we've not got any projections in here, so it'll be really hard to play tonight as well, by the way. So you'll probably feel that, see how many minutes he gets tonight or something, that might then move the SD projections. But yeah, the classic one, I'm sure you can tweak that a little bit. I've just kind of thrown it together there. But yeah, I like your in-seasons. I think they're all really good. James J is the gallery name. Sorry. Oh no, you actually put yours in. James Johnson. Sorry, mate. No, you were actually before Stefan. Hey, mate, can you look at my challenger lineups for this week? One classic, one in season. Challenger. One classic, one in season. Let's have a look. build, however, have all in-season cards, so don't worry to use them in Classic. Nice. He's only got in-seasons. That's a nice build. No pressure on you, mate, in terms of your choice selection every game week. I love that. Now you get some nice goalkeepers. Now, before I build the Classic, since they are all in-season, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build anti-stack first. Pardon me. Because if they're all in-season, then it doesn't really matter about that kind of thing. Oh, you've actually got a lot of options. All Black, top keeper pick this game week. Buscagli is Buscagli. Can't use Tillman. But Bellingham, Delorgy, Nieper, Paxton. Rafinha, Lamal. I think I'd take Rafinha, because Lamal's maybe used for under 23, isn't he, or something. But yeah, Rafinha. Hanko. Or Ondrika. Can't use Flamengo. We could take Mbappe. Or Delorgy Nieper. Everyone's kind of happy with Mbappe again. I want to see how he's actually scoring. Yeah, he's not really doing it, is he? Could play Bellingham, I suppose. This game really does suit Bellingham against Girona. He's done well against Girona every time I've watched him. So I think you've also got Stroikens, but that's a really good game. And they're at home. Fabio Vieira is subbed off injured. I like Fabio Vieira a lot, especially in Portugal. No Porto projection yet, so hard to cross-reference that. Do you have any sneaky guys hiding? Any sneaky guys hiding? Yeah, I don't mind throwing Bellingham into this at all. I think he's done well against Girona in the past. We can go and double check that, but because I do want to, if I'm building on a hunch, I want to verify it, you know. So SO5 scores all time for Real Madrid. And what we're looking for is Girona. I don't think they've played this season yet. So it'll be last season. And it was a better Girona team. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, this was like Girona were like top with Real Madrid. And Real Madrid went to Montelive. Scored 2 against them in the Bernabeu last year. And in Montelive, when it was a top of the table clash, Real Madrid schooled them. 3-0, Bellingham goal and assist. Yeah, so, yeah, anti-stack, mate, you're ripping it. You are ripping it. So let's go to Challenger. It was Challenger, wasn't it? Challenger, yeah. That's what I'm doing first. It's just Div 1 teams you want me to build. So I think I'm looking at Costa away to Famalicão as top pick. Lamens isn't far behind, but we do like Costa. Hanko. Let's take Flamengo. We've got Tillman. Paixão. I think Ondrika's a bit more solid, isn't he? Galeno's not bad. Maybe to take the Stroikens because of the fixture, although the L5 and what is it? He's the weaker of the choices there. But he's got AA, just needs that one decisive. I think that's what we like. Ondrika. I think he's kind of the same, isn't he? But yeah, he's way more reliable, way more solid. And Galeno, I'm interested in having a wee peek at. Again, kind of, I think Galeno's maybe the pick here. And then fifth man, again, we could take somebody we just looked at, because I think they're all rather solid. Hanko's L5 is 77, which is pretty wild. How's that happened? A wee bit of country comes into it. That 100 is definitely jacked it, but his L4 is actually averaging around the 70 mark anyway. 30 plus all around. Before that was a wee bit spottier. Yeah, it's kind of hard to really get excited about that. Delorgy Nieper. The Stroikens. I think I'd probably just put Stroikens in. And then your classic D1. I think I'd take Lamens. Hanko for the... I like the Kuiper for the peak. Rodon's doing really good. They're at home to Derby. So this is like peak Rodon potential. Look at him when he's at home. Yeah, I think Rodon's a great take there. I like Delorge. I'd love to put... Oh, you've got a wee Renato Sanchez, don't you? Shea Charles, by the way. Right, I'm off at your peril. Home to 18th, that's good. Him and Delorge on Drika up front. That's a good D1 team. So yeah, I went for anti-stack first and built this little monster of a lineup, by the way. That is frightening, mate. That could do so well. And then we went for D1 team in Classic. And then we went for a D1 team in Season. This is D2 here. Maybe I selected the wrong build. Maybe it's Team B or something now. Kieran M. Usually have several in-season meet-offs. Yeah, so you're a little bit tighter now. Timbo, good to see you. Good evening indeed. Could you have a quick check on Elche? Matt, let's have a wee peek at Elche for you since you're here chilling out with us. Just a wee peek. Just a wee peek into the old Elche. This is Predictify. They sponsor the content here on the channel. Me and Harry do together as well on the Deadline show. If you do want to get this yourself, just go to predictify.com, Predictorfy, as you can see on screen there. And when you go to make your account or pay for it at checkout, use code Quinny Harry. You support us, you get yourself some sort of discount, I'm sure, as well. Where is Liga Meki? There it's there. And Elche, home to Cadiz. Raul Guti, this guy's huge, by the way. He played for Elche when I went to see them. De Turo, Affengruber. Some guys there. And they're playing Cadiz. Oh, Carlos Fernandez is there. Now, he played for Sociedad. I've actually got access to him in a collection. I've not got the card, but I could go and get it. And I thought, by the way, that he looked really good. Like, as a finisher, but maybe not La Liga level. Wow, he's not even doing well in La Liga 2. That's disappointing. But he looks like a finisher. I see the goals he scored. Like, yeah, this little period here, like, he looked like a finisher. This isn't La Liga for Sociedad, you know, so maybe he's been injured or something. He's just working his way back in. But I might keep my eyes open for that, because that's a card that can play with my Celtic cards if he was to get a game and be halfway decent. £33? Jesus, that's a rip-off, isn't it? Get a grip, man. He was going for like a quid not that long ago. Like, I was even joking. I wasn't even joking. Have I got a little crumb of ETH, maybe? I've got 30p in ETH. Will I try it? Figuero. Can we see something about you? 136 rares. He likes his Spanish football, I'll tell you that for nothing. If I get anything, I would throw him. Harando. Actually, I think I sent him in an offer. And £3 for Starfield. Yeah, let's cancel that. I'm going to try and buy this wee guy, sorry, 2 seconds. I'm not paying 30 quid for him, but... £3. Normally goes for £1, mate. Come on. Plays for caddies and everything. Need to pull this window off, sorry guys. What do you think? Do you think I'll get it? He's listed it for 30 free. We've sent an offer for free. Andre Santos or Vitinha. I'm taking Vitinha. Right, Jordy. Jordy's not what you're called in the live chat, but we're on to you now. So who was Jordy? Who was Jordy? Florian, I think, wasn't it? Yeah. Hey, Quinny, if you can build my rare champ in-season lineups for plus the anti-stacks. Cool. Rare champ in season. Oh, nice choice selection. I like Lecomte in general. His scores look pretty mince there, but Ronaldo's not too bad. Zentner. Mandanda is rated one of the best keepers this game week, but I think, Neuer's classic. I thought that was in season. Providel. Donnarumma is on to play. So let's just play Donnarumma in Team 1, because if he does play, it's going to be a good one. Kusanov, again, another name that's popping up everywhere all of a sudden. Oh, Chao Henrique. 50-50. 50-50 on the old Chow. Where's Monaco? 13 hours ago. 70. Yeah, let's take Chow. And then midfielder. Do we have Golovin there? We do. Golovin. Got a few nice options here as well, by the way, guys, like Furyk and whatever. But Golovin works. Do you have a Monaco stack here? I'm just missing the keeper like an idiot. No, you don't. That's fine. Just in case I was being a tube. Striker, we can go classic, which is lovely with the likes of Lookman, although he's playing AC. Cunha probably turns up for Wolves in this game, but it's a hard thing to prioritise unless he's your best option. I like Aspas at home to Mallorca. I think we'll take that. And then we can take the best classic card we can, which is maybe João Pedro. But then that makes me think, why don't we put João Pedro up front? Or Kramaric. Or Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo's game's a bit harder. Robbo, his game's a bit harder. Your fifth man here is kind of tough. I like Kramaric, but it's maybe Cunha, by the way. So I just think he'll do well against West Ham, but they're really ropey now. Yeah, João Pedro. In season Team 2. Let's go. Oh, it's hard picking guys when they're away, but you've not got that many in season. That much in season flex. Let's do the keeper last, right? Let's see what pressure we've got from the other positions. Marseille, decent. Billardi away from home. I actually really like the Kusanov as a top defender pick for you. If his form's not that great, but it's good enough. I'm quite high on him as a prospect at the moment. But yeah, I don't think any of these other guys are markedly better. Maybe Di Lorenzo, but it's against Lazio, so hard to really weigh that one up. Grifo, Furyk, Sakanya, some good picks here. I'll go with Grifo to get us going. And then could we take Lookman at AC? They are at home. Oh, Sané, classic. Sané's still on to play, isn't he? Yeah. I think I'll take Sané there. That means we need an in-season keeper. Rono away to Stuttgart. Lecomte away to Lens. 55 rating for Lecomte. It's maybe pulling me towards him. Mandanda. Oh no, we need it to be in-season. Rono's the hero, isn't he? Rono's that guy. He can just do anything. And we need an in-season fifth man. Lo Celso against Barca. Maybe just take that and just roll with the punches. And then in D3, again, I think we'll leave the keeper to last. We'll work that one out. Billardi in season. Yeah, Billardi in season works for me. Adley I've maybe undersold a little bit here at home to Cagliari. I'm going to take Furyk, but I think Furyk is good and get a good game. Is anyone hiding down here that we've overlooked, perhaps? No, just some classics. Yeah, I'd take Furyk in season. I think you have to take... Cunha or Lookman here, right? So that means we need in-season goalkeeper, which is going to be Providel or Lecomte. I think it's harder to go to Naples than Lens, so let's take Lecomte. And then, Jesus, I really want to take Cunha, but Lookman at home AC Milan have been really good, but Atalanta have just been all conquering. Some of the statistics that are coming out about Gasperini there now are frightening. Like, he's just really living his best life. And then, yeah, we'll probably finish this off with Adley. Yeah, I would do that. Adley to finish off. And then let's go to anti-stack. So, Neuer or Mandanda are the two best rated keepers. Two of the better rated keepers for this game week. I think you just take Neuer because it's Bayern at home. Heidenheim aren't without punches, but you know they can smash you in the face. But Bayern at home is one of the safest things to back in football, I guess, isn't it? I like Robbo. I like Robbo for the derby. I like him for 80 at the moment. Away from home as well lends itself to some good positive 80. Di Lorenzo could maybe be the pick ahead of him, but I think Robbo's the play. In midfield is Gross. I'm going to play. Who Dortmund got? Gladbach. That's a proper Bundesliga match. No Gross. It's going to be Sabe. Oh, that's my midfield, isn't it? Sabe, Nemeka, Brandt. Oh, I should have all three of those guys. Rami, a few others are there. So yeah, no. Oh, we've got Sabe. Palacios. Is he going to play for the Leverkusens? Probably not. Aliash is in the building. That's good to see. Yeah, I think I'd go Sabe. This is anti-stack, isn't it? Yeah. Cunha or Kramaric. Now, Kramaric is a sneaky one because his L5 stinks, but he has Kramaric. And Freiburg are the sort of team where Kramaric can Kramaric. Well, it's been a while since he's really been on form. Williams could do okay. Yeah, we're not really getting anyone sneaky hiding. I think we need to take Cunha on this one. So we've got Bayern, Liverpool, Dortmund, Wolves to avoid. Di Lorenzo is up at top pick there, really, isn't he? I don't mind Zakanya. We've got another Furyk. I don't mind Furyk. Attacking winger. Has some AA. Can get the decisive. Is getting back into the Germany team. Just back from an injury, so... Braze. By the way, see if I do pick Braze, that's just my team, isn't it? Cunha, Braze, Sabitzer, Robbo. It's 50-50 whether Wolves turn up. Yeah, it is, isn't it? And really, no matter what, you feel that Cunha's always involved in it, which is why I think he's quite safe, because he's like their own... It's kind of like what we've seen... Oh, I can't even think of who the recent example is. But like Michu, you know, like there's guys in the Premier League that just take all the goal contributions for the club, you know. So if Wolves are going to do something, he'll be involved. It's kind of what I'm saying. I think I would maybe take Kramaric next, because I just think he's got the random spike potential in this. He's at home. The game isn't terrible. So I'd probably still go there. Now, we did have a spot for Dares TFT asking me to check his lineups, and I didn't get your name, mate. So you should be up kind of now. Harry Trades was here. Oh, Harry, I missed you. Fist bump. Or did I miss Harry, actually? Almir are horrendous, yeah. Oh, Mr. A. Yeah, I think I've caught most of that back. I keep forgetting Cunha was at Atletico. Yeah, like, he was barely there, wasn't he? But Wolves had to pay 50 million to get him out of Atletico, and Atletico paid a chunk of change for him as well. He's only 25 now, by the way. He's pretty prime, you know? Like, he feels like he's been around for ages. He looks older than he is. Even in this picture, he looks older than 22, doesn't he? But yeah, Cunha's a baller. I really like these teams, by the way. Really nice for Division 3 and Division 2. They're very punchy for me. And your D1, like, not going to win D1, you know, but if the scores can be brought, you will get in amongst it. Dares TFT, by the way, your name. Alright, you'll be up next, buddy, because you were supposed to be about here. Mr. Hun 555. Now, if you're not from Scotland, mate, this does not mean something very nice up here. It really doesn't. Your name's Dares TFT. You've then got a Galatasaray picture. You've got so I'm going to assume you're like German or Turkish or like Eastern, that kind of area of Europe, somewhere around there. Just guessing. Maybe you're a Victor Osimhen fan, and but Samsunspor is your club name as well. But yeah, this doesn't mean anything nice in Scotland. I should change my YouTube name. It means course in Turkish, does it? Like Dares. Because that means course as in like you're on a course. Yeah, this is Florian, no problem, Jordy. Yeah, this is Hun is not I may actually get demonetized for saying it right now, by the way. It's not a nice I should stop saying it. But now you said you wanted me to check your teams. You've only got 70 odd cards. Now I can't actually see the teams that you've built. Oh, it's my cars. It's my city car code. That's so funny. My city's car code. Hun. Oh, so that's like the first 3 letters of like your Reggie plate or something. That's unfortunate. So what do we have? I'm going to open anti-stack, right, just so I can see what you have. So it's it's all challenger based, I think, isn't it? Wee bit of contender. I'll tax your contender keeper. No in season's all classic. I think I'd start with anti-stack then. You've got Van Kronbrugge in a very good game. Noe Duceni. I think I heard Harry mention him on a stream that him and Laird done about this type of game week. Trusty solid. Davison. You've actually got some really solid defence picks here. And in season, I just don't. Right, let's start with in season if you've got that. What did you say? Challenger, classic, and in season. Challenger in season. Let's build this first. Lyson or Schellander? I think we go Lyson. We've quite enjoyed him today. Kayembe, Vuskovic, Jonas Jensen. I think Vuskovic or Bayram, by the way. He's the Haspalat hand. Yeah, he's the guy that goes with Haspalat. We want him in the team. Zorgan, top pick in the region. Banza. I think we play classic Mertens probably at this stage. And then your 5th man, Mohamed Cham. And we'll see what Visca's up to. Oh, Mohamed Cham. Mohamed Cham. Mohamed Cham. Somebody's been nice to him when he gets home after work, hasn't he? Yeah, Mohamed Cham, he is in form. Bring that pain. He's at home at Kasimpasa. Genk have a very good fixture. And the classics we'll do later, right? Oh, let's do anti-stack because you can go and win in-season cash with your classics. So let's get that Van Kronbrugge. I like this Kayembe looking L5 or 71. Oh, it's anti-stack, so we can't play Kayembe. Oh, that's a real shame, by the way. But Noah Duceni. I think he takes pens. I think that's where his goals come from. Noah Duceni. Enzo Leopold. You have another Zorgan. Zorgan's not got a great game, actually. We kind of prioritised him a shade blindly there. Do we want to put Visca in for him? Nah, probably not. But Leopold can go in here. And Hrgota's on form. It's kind of hard to ignore him. You've not got a huge list of forwards. And then 5th man. I'd maybe slap Trusty into this. Or Kitiashvili. Yeah. Don't mind that. They're against a team they should smash. Save. So this in-season team, yeah, I don't think I want to change that. That anti-stack team, don't want to change that. And then let's see if we can do Challenger Classic, is what we're talking about there. So how are we going to shake out the Chally Classics? Low division entries, which should give you a better chance of success in theory. I'm going to take Kikir over Ozer. We'll play Kayembe. Maxime. Yeah. Is Davison Sanchez reliable? He can be, but let's just see if he's actually forecasted to play. %90 on. Yeah. Davison's good if you know he's playing. We could double defence up if you're interested in that. Laundry Damata is back in business, by the way. Don't mind a bit of that. And Davison scores are kind of up and down and stuff. They're away to Sivasspor. Let's just do Galatasaray. 55 average, away from home. It's a 58. Yeah, I like that. Let's take Davison. Double defence. Maxime. Oh no, we've got Maxime in this team already. That's good. And then the second classic team, D5, so lower bar of success, as it were. Vuskovic, AA rated in this league. You've still got a Zorgan. Probably taking Banza. Or Sam Larson, actually. Let's take Sam Larson. I know he's been good recently. Richard Ndido. Yeah, he's okay. I think he's better than Visca. Yeah, I think we'll take Richard Ndido. Is it quiet for anyone else? Sorry, mate, it might be me. I'm kind of fluctuating on my... hello, mate, how are you? Have I missed mine? No, Michael, I think you were like second last. So no, you've not missed yours, buddy. Mohammed Sham. Yeah, you're not far away, buddy. You're not far away. And then the next one we've got, last one in Classic. I think I'm taking Schellander over the other Turkish guy. And then, your final defence. You've got options. It's not obvious, but who it would be. L5 is 64 for this guy. Is he backing it up? What's he doing? He had decisives that have made that happen. It's kind of hard to stick your hat on, isn't it? Van Drongelen. That's a cool name. Yeah, some outlier scores push his average up. Your last defender's a really hard one. Masuako works. We've got a Visca, which we can take at this stage. Oh, he has Palat. Is he injured or something? He's been hiding. Yeah, he is injured. Oh, suspended. And then Banza. Do we have anyone else in that game? Yeah, we do. People don't like it when I put players against each other. I would just pick that guy. And I think I still will, because I don't see anyone better. Zeki is a set piece taker. What one's Zeki? Have I missed Zeki? Oh, this guy. Oh, is he a set piece taker? Okay. Yeah, let's put him in then. If he's a set piece taker, that backs up his AA he's getting. Backs up the decisives he was picking up. I like that. Great tip, mate. So yeah, we've got a nice in-season team. I quite like that. Zorgan's not get the best fixture, but he's one of the best scorers. Yeah, I like these. He's away to somebody as well, so I wouldn't really move him up the priority list, to be honest with you. And I like your anti-stack as well. You just need to pick some captains for them, but... yeah, Mr. Hunt 555, good luck, mate. Luke Jones, what are we up to? Luke Jones, what were we after? Afternoon, I would take some limited Prem lineups in Season Classic, either or, and maybe a special or champ if possible. Yeah, so We'll do in-season Prem, anti-stack, and then classic Prem. So in-season Prem. Did you look, Jones? Let's look at the gallery again. Yeah, I think we're looking at rares then. Maybe 113 of them Prem in-season. The Wall of Forster. Nah, I think we're looking at limiteds, aren't we? That's fine. So Kelleher in the Derby, Raya. I think Onana in the season is your first keeper to take here, isn't he? Josko the Bosco away from home. Mazraoui I think goes with your Onana perfectly here. Bruno the same. And yeah, you can't not put Diallo with them. And then who's your wild card? Who's your kicker? And go classic as well. Maybe take Salah into this. Salah, Saka, Pedro, Palmer, maybe even. I'm going to go Salah. I think Palmer could be stopped by Fraser Foster. Really strong team for the division you're in, by the way, as well. Raya, decent. We've got a Foster. We've got a Pope. I think I'm taking Pope over Foster here. I know it's away to Brentford, but Newcastle should be looking to bounce back. Guardiola, great take for Team 2. Soboslai didn't start midweek, so I think he'll start the weekend. Again, good for a derby performance. And do we have anyone else that would really come into the reckoning? ESR isn't bad. One or two of these guys are just second tier, aren't they? Kudus could be a good one if you had no other options, but since you've got them, I think we take Big Dom. And we do have Pope in this team, so putting Isak with him, or Gordon, or Gordon and Isak, drop the Soboslai, and you've got a classic Bruno. That's fun. And then the third team, we can go in-season Fraz or in-season Raya. I think I might take in-season Raya because Arsenal are just rediscovering themselves all of a sudden. So I'll probably go for that. Oh, classic defender is maybe what we need to do here. So I don't really see any in-season. Now, it's a lower division you're in, so it's maybe a little bit less pressure on the scores, but I think your classics are better than your in-season there. We've got that Soboslai to call upon again. We could also bring in Kudus or something, I suppose. Haaland, Bailey, Watkins, Brennan, Trossard, Sancho, Pedro Neto, Rashford. You're never going to get me to pick. Watkins against Southampton should score, shouldn't he? So in defence, yeah, I think we want a classic defender. Lewis Hall away, maybe. Emerson away. I think we just put that Van Dijk in. Or, oh, actually, hold the phone. We've got a classic Mazraoui. I think I'd rather take that. And an extra man needs to be in season. We're looking at Lewis Hall, Leon Bailey. We've already taken Ollie Watkins and Soboslai. Sam Morsey. Brennan against Chelsea. Kudus against Wolves. Yeah, that's a game he shows up in, I think. And then we go to anti-stack. Anti-stack. Limited. You've still got some great pieces here that haven't been used yet. Never mind anything else you can bring into the fold. Now, you've got a funny one here, right? Because you actually have spare goalkeepers. At this point, they're spare. That are legit. Like De Gea, Trubin, and one or two others. Who did I just see here? I want to double check, by the way. Emmy. Do we have Aston Villa yet? No, we don't. Ivo Gerbic, is he playing? That's fun. Finally win a 50-50 with the winter special for Tizolis. Well done, Timbo. Thanks a lot. I'm kind of new. Dare's my absolute pleasure, mate. Thanks for picking up your season ticket. And, glad you enjoyed the lineup build. Let me know how it goes, But the thing with the lineup builds we do here, I don't think anyone takes the full build I do and just copy and paste it. But I think there's a kind of cross-reference on some of the strategy elements I maybe touch on with. You'll have some knowledge like you did with the Zeki about like, he's overlooked this guy, so I would have known that and I would have made this little change. And it's this kind of happy medium. The best squads that we find, is that mixture of strategy. The chat contribute fantastically as well sometimes on this as well. But I'd go Trubin in here. Easy. Jesus. Tellez, Botafogo have just won the Champions League, haven't they? He's not been ripping, but he can rip. It's back in the Brazil fold. Oh, Alex Tellez. We've got Josco the Bosco, we've got Trusty, we've got Rodon. Wow, you've got some top picks here. Grimmy as well. Wow. I think Grimmy against St. Pauli is the play here because there's going to be a lot of 8-8 available. St. Pauli will be defending. And if he gets that decisive, it's job done. We've still got a Palmer, still got a De Bruyne and a Haaland. I think I'm going to rather have the De Bruyne for fifth man, which is why I'm not taking Haaland for up front. Gerasi against Gladbach, Paixão, Lacazette, and Buemo. João Pedro, some decent ones here. Is there someone else that's De Bruyne level, I wonder, that I've overlooked here? Kevin is back. Yeah, I know Kevin's back. I know. Kind of wanted one on injury discount, but it never got low enough for me, and then it's kind of like, it's too late now. Neves, how nailed is he? Pretty nailed. Saka as well. Saka's a mid card you've got, isn't it? But rather than the forward. Forward Saka or forward Palmer would have really... Oh, no, actually, Saka mid... It doesn't really matter, does it, actually? Saka and Haaland. But if it was Saka forward, we could play De Bruyne. That's what I was... Yeah. That's what I was trying to... Oh, you've got Goretzka. Problem solved. I joke. I kid. Fabio Vieira, we don't know if he's playing. Jesus, man, big list here. I'm losing kind of sight of the players I've seen and not seen here. Still got what feels like half of my gallery playing in cups tonight. It feels almost pointless trying to plan my teams out. I know that feeling. I've not really paid too much attention to the cups. I might need to cross-reference some of my builds against that tonight. But where the freaking fudge is De Bruyne? There he's there. I'm sceptical on playing a PSG player this weekend. They have Salzburg, Lyon, Monaco. Yeah, tough. But I think Neves is like nailed, isn't he? But yeah, I think we would want Haaland. We're not going to get Haaland into this. Gerasi is on form. How good is the form? But yeah, he's not really letting us down. He's missing a multi-decisive game, isn't he? But he's got it in him. Bino Gittins might be the play. Single decisives getting to 70s and 80s. Yeah, sign us up for that. Bino Gittins. Let's just double check he's projected. Yeah, beautiful. 74 my fucking arse. That's a great team. A lot of aways, I suppose, is probably playing a bit of a factor on it. And then if we go to Prem Classic to finish this out, we have... I'm going to take Muric. VVD. Saka. Haaland. And fifth man. I don't mind Guardiola for fifth man. Robbo could be okay as well. I think I'd go Guardiola, but just because he needs to get his act together. It's next best keeper. Pickford and the Derby. Kelleher, the other side of that. I think Kelleher's actually pretty solid this game week. I've maybe underused him in your build so far. Robbo pair with him. That works out nice. I like Kudus for next midfielders. Smith Rowe, not a great game. Yeah, I think I'd take Kudus for the next midfielder. I'm maybe selling Sam Morsey short, but Ipswich against Bournemouth, it's not a game I want to be a part of. And then, yeah, I'd probably take João Pedro away to Leicester. And then the fifth man into this. I'm thinking, yeah, this fifth man is rather tough. Diego Dallo's not a bad shout. I'd maybe slide him in for a bit of double fullbackness. And then when we get to the last team in Classic, it should be a little bit easier to slide together. We could play the Kelleher again, although I'd maybe actually just go with the Ortega Moreno, but he might not play, and that's just annoying, isn't it? We've still got Emmy, who, let's just put Emmy in here, and you know, like if Emmy plays, he plays. You can put him in somewhere. And if we get intel he's not going to play, then fine. We've got plenty of options there. The last defender is somewhat difficult to pick. You've got lots of decent guys, but no fixture really puts one of them ahead of the rest overly. Is Rico Lewis on to start? No. Oh, he is. Yeah, let's take Rico Lewis. Morsey, can you get into the last team? Maybe. Idrissa Gana Gay, John McGinn, Sander Berg. It's hard going against Arsenal this game week, even though they are like away. Yeah, let's put Morsey in. I'd rather put McGinn, but I think Morsey just has a wee bit more AA built into him here. And then for the last team, I did want to go double attack with Mbuemo and Watkins. Let's go gung-ho with this last team. So as your in-seasons in Classic and Prem. Really high ratings across the board here. Very, very good lineups. And in the middle of that, we get a nice anti-stack out. Apocalypto. What were we after? Apocalypto. Where are you? You're before... Yeah, it should be about here somewhere. Hi, Quinny, can I get help with my Liga Div 1 and Champ lineups? La Liga Div 1. Must be in season. Well, you've got nice keeper picks. You've got my three keepers. All good picks this game week. Who is the best? I'm probably going to go all black, Yan the man, but what does the Seville team look like this game week? Because Seville have been pretty rotten. Yeah, it's kind of hard to imagine they do anything good. Getafe, sorry, I should do alright as well at home to Espanyol. But Las Palmas haven't really had a notable home advantage this season. Maybe this is the week they show it because some of their guys are really coming into form. I picked All Black. I would pick All Black ahead of these guys. And for myself, I actually picked Sorare ahead of Killison. But actually reviewing it, I might need to alter my own stance because I think maybe that little bit of home advantage for Killison will make the difference. I like Gaia at home. Rudiger away isn't bad either. Rudiger. Gaia, we're kind of waiting on him returning to being himself. Kind of shown a little bit of promise since he's returned, but it's hard to say. He's definitely back. So I think, yeah, the Rudiger's the safe play. Valverde is a very good play. Taki against Leganés. Yeah. What was the other one I wanted to quickly peek at there? Oh yeah, Real Madrid, Valverde. Yeah, Valverde's there. Excellent. So I think Taki, and Spider-Man, by the way. Taki, maybe go double forward. Yeah, I think I would. Over Pepelu and stuff. Yeah, I'd go double forward with this. Makes me a bit... Yeah, you just don't have the options, but... Captain... Taki's good for high all around, and if you can just get one decisive, he's good, but not really a bad choice there. And then what was it after this? Champ. So I don't know if we've got Champ in season or Classic, but let's look in season. Yeah. Oof, your keepers don't have a great game. Let's come back to them. So you've got Classic keepers that are a bit better. In season defence, we've got tons of options here. Tons, but the games aren't fantastic, sadly. I think Buongiorno, I think you would probably go with a bit of a double defence in this team anyway. Wow. Midfield power aplenty. Screw the double defence. Vitinha's on. Take Vitinha. I think we can get a Classic keeper into this. No bother, by the way. I like Bakwa, actually. Oh, I like Greenwood away from home to St Etienne. Retegui. Yeah, I'm going to go Greenwood here. And then fifth man. Oh, Classic Calhanoglu catches the eye, but I think, yes, smash the Højbjerg into this. And then Classic keeper. Oblak. Or Soria. Let's go Soria. Yeah, I love that team. That's really powerful. Second team. Let's do the keeper last again. Quite like the way that flowed for us. I don't... Oh, so many Napoli plays. Oh, we've got Theo as well. So who do we fancy to get the better result? AC away to Atalanta. It's probably going to be Napoli at home to Lazio, isn't it? So let's take the Oliveira. I really like Akliush. I really like Reinders. Let's take Akliush. Let's take the Bakwa because he's at home as well. And yeah, I don't think there's any... Oh, Calhanoglu. If we play Calhanoglu in this midfield, we're then playing Carnesecchi or Merit. Let's play the Merit, and then, yeah, I like the way this builds out. Then Calhanoglu, extra man, and then really take your pick of captain from there. Yeah, I like that in season team. And then the last team here, the Notchies. Love that. We'll leave the keeper to last. Again, we're getting a good flow on the go with this. I can't see you not playing Theo. Di Lorenzo's a great shout as well. Kusanov as well, as we're seeing here. Big favourites at home to Montpellier, and he's a ball-playing centre-back. That's how he's came on my radar. And look at his all-around with no decisives. Yeah. What division is this? 3. Take Kusanov. Big differential. Reinders or Pepelu. Reinders is getting a lot of plaudits. Atalanta do give you space in midfield, but yeah, Atalanta are kind of hard to go against. I guess if we take Pepelu, we're assuming he's getting all the set pieces back and stuff. They're at home. Oh, it's a tough one, mate. It's a tough one. I think Reinders is the form pick, so let's just take Reinders. And then, yeah, you get stuck it forward because you're not going to want me to pick an Atalanta player, are you? Kvaradona is kind of off it. I think Lazio, but could be a good opponent for him. And then the fifth man, I'm maybe thinking Lookman. Or Theo. Fifth man Theo. And then in goals we go Oblak. Atleti losing in the cup to a 4th division team. Maybe it's deliberate. You can't see the little pop-out window, but I'm just checking the lineup. So it's Musso, the backup keeper. The back 4 is Dave, Azpilicueta, Witzel, Lenormand, who's booked, and Yave Galan. The midfield is Riquelme, DePaul, Koke, Lino, and up front is Correa and Sorloth. I don't think that's going to last, that they're losing. But they are losing. But this kind of thing happens. Osasuna are losing as well. It's the cup, isn't it? Midweek cup. I wouldn't sweat it too much. All Black's been rested. He'll be fine for the weekend. So yeah, I like this La Liga team. The D1s get power in it. And then, yeah, that's a great top team. Your second team is great as well. And again, I think they're very division appropriate. These two D2s, both could get promoted. Both of them are capable of that. And this D3 is very, very competitive for me. As long as they show up, you need guys to do their job. Smash out the scores, smash out the numbers, Apocalypto, did you ask me for anything else? League 1 and divs. There we go, sorted. LUC, 1 challenger in season, 2 prep. Okay, 2 prem in season, 1 challenger in season. 2 in season prem. Right, let's do that first, right? One thing at a time for me. I think I'm taking Foster in your first team. I'm taking Leif Davis as defender 1. Matoma injured? No. No Brighton team yet. Wait for that to get confirmed. O'Reilly's 100% on its start. Might change my teams up a little bit this game week for the better. Yeah, I think I'd go... What division is this in? 4. I'd go for Sorare. Oh, maybe... yeah, so this is what we'll do. We'll drop Sorare for... Oh, we've got an Eze classic. Oh, it's against City. Let's put the O'Reilly in. And then up front, we've got Cunha. And then 5th man, we can take anyone classic or not, which is fine. Who's the best 5th man you've got here? It's maybe Mbuemo. It's maybe Kilman, but he's against his former club. Oh, actually, that might be good. Callum Hudson-Odoi against Man United. Sorare. I still do like Sorare, to be honest with you. Yeah, both teams are probably going to score. I don't think that's a... Yeah, let's take Sorare back in. I was going to do that anyway. Or do we go in Mbuemo? Nah, let's go Sorare. It's a D4 team, isn't it? So how many Prem in seasons did you say? 2. So there's 1. And then the second one's in D5. So caliber of competition should help you out a bit. Flecken for me is the top keeper you've got there. I would take Kilman or Van Hecke. I'd go GBVH. Gundo. And Mbuemo. Damsgaard. Yeah, that works. Then we had 1 La Liga. Do you? Matoma and more starting tonight. Love that. You've not got a La Liga team. 1 challenger in season. Awesome. Oh, Van Kronbruge really picks himself here, doesn't he? You've got that in Daiga and Kayembe. Wow, this could be a great double defence play. Brian Hainan, Harry Trades. Oh, Paxton. Yeah. And then Dreyer. Oh, mate, you've got a great team here. Where's Kayembe? Boom. That is a great lineup. Captain Paxton. So there's your two Prem teams. Maybe need to watch out for O'Reilly tonight, see how many minutes he gets. The Challenger team's brilliant. I'm just thinking if you... You've got some really good guys here. And they would fit anti-stack if we can change... Oh no, we can't actually change 2 to change that. I'd leave that the way it is. And then we're on to Jesp. Big man, could you choose my... The fuck was that? Oh yeah, flash scores. Sorry. Don't know if you heard that or not. It scared the life out of me. Big Jess, big man, could you choose my best champ lineup this weekend? Screw anti-stack. Of course, Jesp. Rare, I take it. It has to be Bulka. Is Hakimi on? Yeah, he is, of course. Hakimi's the man. Oh. Mate, your best team is going to be tough. I want to play Vitinha, but you need to play Odegaard first. And for striker, I'm taking Sané. And then, do you know what? I might get Vitinha into this team. I'd love to play Theo and Hakimi in teams together, but I suppose Atalanta's the sort of game that Theo does smash. It's hard to put that as a priority lineup for someone, but I'd be taking Vitinha. And again, maybe not Sané in the goalkeeper, but any of them could be captain. And I've marked this as in season, but it's classic, sorry. Maybe that's why it's delete, save, and champ classic. Shuggy 1. Love that name. Still 79. There we go. Guys, we've been on for almost 3 hours. It's been an absolute great shift. I'm going to be live in just over half an hour, 7:30. We're going to be live on Satara here. Me and McBride will be going through everything Celtic before we get stuck into the game week. I've had a great shift tonight with the members, by the way. Thanks to everyone who does have their season tickets, does have their season book, does support the stream, does support the channel. It really means everything to me. Thanks very much. I hope you guys have had great fun on the stream tonight. If you're just an innocent bystander in the turnstiles watching everything get done, as it were, thanks to everyone that got involved in the live chat. And I released a video earlier today looking at my strategy at attacking anti-stack, and I did a video yesterday looking at attacking anti-stack on a budget. There's a card giveaway in that video and plenty more giveaways that are on the channel right now, so if you've not caught up to speed with the content, make sure to dig through them and get yourself up to speed with all of that. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, share and retweet, all that good stuff, everyone. Stay out of trouble, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care.